Welcome along. It is Wednesday, and you know what Wednesday means. It is qualifying time for this week's GP event, and it's definitely a mix when it comes to what is in store for us. Hope you're well. Hope you've had an absolute amazing 2024 so far. We're only a couple of days in, but hopefully it's got off to the right start. Here we are then, qualifying time already, the first GP event of the year. And first of all, before we get into it, make sure you check out my strategy guide, which was released yesterday. It includes beautiful strategies like this. So if you're new to the channel, every Tuesday we drop the qualifying event. On the Friday, we drop the weekend strategy for the event as well. And I'll give you a full detail as to why you should be using these strategies. So definitely go and give it a watch. You will not be disappointed, I can assure you of that. So what have we got? We have got the Asia Pacific GP event. There's 4 drivers boosted, and it's Zhou Guanyu, Yuki Tsunoda, and the 2 that probably you will not be using, Alex Albon and Oscar Piastri. Make sure to check the rares because they can be decent as well. As you'll see on this free-to-play account, the driver lineup, we are using Zhou Guanyu and Yuki Tsunoda. We do have the other drivers as well. We have got Epic Tsunoda, not good enough at this point, and we have got Rare Zhou Guanyu, which matches the Epic, but it doesn't make a team score difference. So that is the driver lineup for our account. Car, we upgraded Rover on our live stream last night, looking good on this account. So we're looking to get some big points. Now, I must admit, you're coming on to watch all 4 races. I've just recorded one, but I forgot to turn the microphone on. And with that, it'd be very difficult to talk over the top of it while my face is doing something else. So we're going to be 1 race down. And that is because we've done Suzuka. We only scored 33 points. It wasn't the best race. We did make a mistake putting Yuki Tsunoda on softs. We should have gone to the mediums, but we only left about 3 or 4 points out there, so we will live with that. What have we got coming up in the rest of this video? We've got Jeddah for race number 2. We've got Imola for race number 3, and Austin rounds out the 4th race. But shortened video, make sure to watch it all, and you may be able to learn something as we go hunting for race number 2 at the extreme heat and potential wet track of Jeddah. So let's go then. First race of this video. It's the second race because we were Muppets and we are here at Jeddah. Can we get big points? We usually score around 130, 140 points in qualifying, and I wanted more. But that first race is really going to set us back. Tsunoda on the hards, Zhou Guanyu on the softs. We're going to go Street Shark. Why are we going Street Shark? Because we've got plenty of that boost. That is simple as that. Now remember, for any of you starting at the back, race start 25 on Street Shark is great, and a bit of speed as well. Lights out, away we go, and both gets a perfect start. And can we make up some early positions? It's Zhou Guanyu who makes a terrific start, as so does Yuki Tsunoda, getting through that small gap with that small body, and he is up to P10. Yuki Tsunoda P14, Zhou Guanyu P10. Trying to get past his counterpart, Zhou Guanyu. He's trying, and he can get the job done. He's into P9. Through this part then, we will cut down because there's not a lot of overtaking that happens unless you are at that corner there. So we are P8 and P14 to start off with. That is a very good first lap here in Jeddah, and we're going to try and now increase that. Only 29 degrees. So the chances are we're not going to run out of tyres too quickly, and we've got Zhou Guanyu in the optimum position. We come to this section and we're going to boost again. Yuki Tsunoda will boost as well. Zhou Guanyu trying to get past Sainz, who is sitting in P7, and we're through into that P7. What about Yuki? He's stuck behind the Williams of Alex Albon, trying to find it, and here comes Zhou Guanyu on Russell. Great move, he's up to P6. That is exactly what we needed. And what about Tsunoda? Tsunoda's got a very difficult part here. Stuck in a bit of traffic. He's going to just keep hold of P14. And we're going to now pit with Zhou Guanyu. We're going to take a quicker pit stop here, actually. I feel like Track position is king round Jeddah. And now Yuki Tsunoda coming to the last corner. Zhou pits. Tsunoda looking for a move on his counterpart. They're both going long. And where's he going to come? He's going to go P9. P10 now. We're going to push this section as well. And I am going to change the strategy up. I am going to go to softs instead of going to that free hards. I'm going to keep pushing through this section like I always tell you. Push, push, push through here in Jeddah. We then cut down. We've got Zhou Guanyu into P13. Is he going to look for Kevin Magnussen? He's going to look and he's going to see him in his rear mirrors because we are passed into P12. Great move. What about Tsunoda? He's just earning some power unit back. And then he'll be into the pits. Boost out the last corner with both drivers. Zhou Guanyu's going to pit. Tsunoda's going to pit. Need a good stop here. So Zhou Guanyu up to P6. That's very nice. We're going to boost this section again. This is what you need to rinse and repeat. Boost the first half, conserve the second. Tsunoda just couldn't get out ahead of Zhou. P20, and he's going to come out in a bunch of traffic as well. Not getting the look so far. But he's starting to make his way, and here comes Zhou Guanyu into P5. Tsunoda's trying to get past Ocon, who's putting up a battle. Round the outside, Yuki goes, and Yuki takes P16. Not great for him so far, but hopefully he can come back in this race. What else can we do here? Tsunoda, looking at the back of K-Mag. Just conserving all the time. Looks like I reckon we've got a move on him here. If we can get the inside line. Oh, how did we not get that move done? How did we not get that move done? But Yuki's up to P13. We're going to push this section again. And we're going to come out for softs, I think, here. There's Zhou Guanyu on the hards. And again, we're going to push this section again. Come on. Big points. Need big points. We can't get through at the minute. Let's keep pushing. And then we cut down. It's Lance Stroll that's putting up defence as Tsunoda goes P11. We're trying to earn some power unit. Lance Stroll costing us the chance to get further up the field as we approach the last corner with 2 laps to go. And he's going to come into the pits, hopefully. Yes, he does. He releases Zhou Guanyu up to P8. Couple in the pits as well. Can we keep P5? Alex Albon in P6. Jeez, he's flying. And Tsunoda now coming out P15. Yuki's got a lot of work to do from there. And he's going to be able to push this first sector. If we push it hard, who knows what might happen. We might get a cheeky little undercut on the last part of this race. We cut back down. P15. P5. Pushing out the last corner. And conserve again. Anyone in the pits? There is one in the pits. We can move up to P4. What about Yuki? 1, 2 people in the pit. 3, 4 in the pit. So we're going to make some more moves here. And Yuki's very short on tyres, but he is into P11. We're going to have to just watch and be cautious now. We have got a good gap behind us though, so we can probably afford to push a little bit. Zhou Guanyu is going to stay 4th by the look of it. And here comes Yuki trying to get past Fernando. Round the outside. Oh, thought we had him. We're going to have to cut back down. Maybe one more attack into the last corner to take P10. Can Yuki Tsunoda take a top 10 finish at Jeddah? He's running out of tyres. We're going to push him anyway. Round the inside we go. And we're about to lose his position because we're about to run out of tyres. Oh, we couldn't do it. We couldn't keep hold of it. But it is. I will take 35 points at this difficult Jeddah track. And let's show you that matchup. Man, we could so close to getting a top 10 with him. 1360 was the rival's team score. We'll check out that rival as well. Running level 8 and level 4, exactly the same as we did. And the car, more speed, guys. You cannot use more speed. And if you're wondering why, it is this section here. And I'll show you now. That there is why that rival struggled in Jeddah. And that is why I performed better. If you go ahead and swap them round and use what I'm running, you will score some big points wherever you go. Race number 3, although second of this video. We're at Imola for this qualifying round, and fingers crossed, this is a difficult track. It could be extreme heat. 34 degrees. You just can't see that because it is cut out, but it's 34 degrees in qualifying. What's it going to be in the race? Is it going to be ridiculously hot? 16th and 22nd. I wish that was just a little bit higher. And it is going to be 26 degrees followed by 35 followed by 25. Interesting. We're going to go soft and mediums, and we're going to use the same boost because we need the race start, and we don't necessarily need the race start for Sonoda, so we're going to go on to 10. So Firework and Street Shark, we're going to do an early stop potentially with Zhou Guanyu. Let's see what happens in this race. Potential undercut territory here at Imola. If it gets hot, we are going to destroy our tyres. And it's just a fast start from Zhou Guanyu. Very shocked at that. He has got max race start with that. Or has he? No, he's not. He's got 95. Correction. He hasn't got the full, but we're stacking quite heavily already here. And the temperature is increasing. Sonoda's made a decent start. Zhou Guanyu has made not a great start at all. We are up to P14. P13 now. Good move by Yuki on that Firework. And Zhou Guanyu is defending from the rival. We will see if we can do 3 laps on the softs with Zhou Guanyu. He's up to P18. I mean, Sonoda can nearly do 4 laps on the mediums, but this heat is getting up. It is now 30 degrees. So we are going to have to just watch that very carefully. And we're going to push him now. We're going to come back for mediums. And we are into P16. We're not going to push here. We're going to waste some power. Oh, wow. How have we gone back 2 places there? How? We've got Zhou Guanyu stuck behind Fernando Alonso's Spanish gearbox. Not anymore. So we're going to pit early because the heat is getting up. We could just get 3 laps, but I'm not feeling it with this heat. So we're going to pit Sonoda at this one. And hopefully Zhou Guanyu will run in some clear air as Sonoda gets into P9. Good move by Sonoda. He's doing well. Better than we expected. Zhou Guanyu, on the other hand, is not. And look at that. Yuki on that Firework is blasting off into P8. He might be small, but he fires a big Firework as he comes into the pit. I was going to say something else then, but it definitely could get taken out of context. Zhou Guanyu coming around the final few corners. We've gone for this undercut strategy because of the heat. And it is only 32 degrees, but you can see at the moment, Zhou Guanyu has jumped him because of running in clear air. We're going to push both of them, and then we're going to look at saving some power unit. P17 and P18 doesn't sound great, and the heat hasn't got up, but look at all these yet to pit. I mean, everybody is pitting, and they're all going for 1 stops by the look of it also. Zhou Guanyu catching up with Piastri here. Let's just push these past these pitters. Oh, we get blocked by De Vries going in the pit, putting up the barrier. P10, P11. And we're going to have to bring in Zhou Guanyu this lap. Not got amazing power unit though. That's what we've got to work on. 26 degrees now as well. So Sonoda, we're going to earn some power unit back, and we're going to come back for them soft tyres at the end. Let's try and push a little bit of a gap. I mean, we're going to come back down the field here with Zhou. He is going to come in. And he comes in with Piastri. And it is Sonoda who carries on. And he carries on into P6 here. He's going to move back, but that's a good stop. Zhou Guanyu seems to just not be able to put 2 and 2 together at the moment. He comes out ahead of the rival, but it's only P20 for Mr. Zhou Guanyu. Can we get past Piastri here? Looks a bit sluggish into that corner. We're looking it, but we can't do it. And now we fight. We fight from P5 for Sonoda, who comes in. Got an Alpine pit in as well. Can Zhou make any more moves? We're still trying to earn that power unit back. We are right there. We need a few pit stops. Where does Yuki come out? Yuki comes out P14, P13. Can we get any higher? We don't want to use all this power unit, but we'll use it up to that point. and he takes a very nice P12. Now Zhou Guanyu has started coming through. There's not going to be that many pit stops ahead. So we are going to have to try and just scrape out some points. We're not going to get in this round what I thought we'd get. And it's Zhou Guanyu, the one that's struggling, who I thought would be the one who wouldn't. And down the straight that we then go. Zhou Guanyu is going to make a couple of positions. Rival's out of tyres. Looks like he's gave up on that one. Yuki Tsunoda's in P8. Zhou Guanyu P13 here at Imola. P12 now. Oh, it's all chaos down there. Can Zhou Guanyu get any more? He's up to... Can he get Tsunoda in P12? Yes, he can. Breakdown as well. Tsunoda's got P7. That will take that. We will take that. We're going to push Zhou Guanyu out the final corner. Is there any more points up for grabs? No, there is not. It is P7 and P12. It is 31 points. And at the end of the day, we take what we've got and we move on. But I did think we'd be scoring a bit better than we have, which is a shame. But it's tough out there. So, 31 points. I did want to be in the 40s, and maybe we got a bit scared of the heat there when it was going up, but we probably could have managed a one stop, and I think that one stop would have been pretty good as well. P7 though, and look at that, Yuki was starting at the back. He's really showing up Zhou Guanyu. Level 4 for the rival, and the car was good cornering, but just not as strong as ourselves. So then, race 4, race 3 of the video, and it's our last one. It is Austin. And I know some of you will be saying, well, we're using Street Shark. That is not the best boost. It's not. But I don't have any of the others. I can't whack on Cuppa, can't whack on Herald, can't whack on Prince. Anything with race start and cornering, I simply don't seem to have. So we are just using boosts that give us most race start. Zhou Guanyu P17 and Tsunoda P23. We are going then onto the softs with Zhou Guanyu. We're going to do Street Shark again because why not? Why not? We are then going to go on to... We're going to try an Ode. Or shall we? No, we're not. We're going to try Merlion on the mediums, and hopefully we're going to be pretty quick. Will the cornering boost fly us up the grid for Yuki? He gets a fast start. We're going to try this little trick again because we always might as well try it sometimes. Zhou Guanyu is going to go to the outside. Well, he takes the inside line then, but it's not another great start. Austin can be tricky for a good start, but it is P15 and P19 at the minute as he goes through two cars there, Zhou Guanyu, and takes P13. Rival using Eagle, and Zhou Guanyu must have heard me because he's made up some good ground already in this race. And it looks promising. He's going to make up potential nearly another car there as well. And instead, we'll push him a little bit. Can we get past Zhou Guanyu? It seems to be Zhou Guanyu in the way all the time today. But we do finally get him, and we are into that P11 spot. P11 and P15. Or 16 as he goes backwards. Here's a move from Zhou Guanyu. Can't get past Sainz. And he's got the McLaren, which seems to be holding everybody up. Chances are they're on the hard tyres. Can we get past Norris? Yes, we can. We've pushed a little bit, but we're through. And we are into P10. We don't want to push too much more, though. And we've got a nice line here on Tsunoda. And I looked at the line, fancied the chances, and we took it. P15. Zhou Guanyu's got okay tyres, actually, so we can push a little bit more. And we can take P9 with Carlos Sainz. And we'll push just down to the first corner. And he takes a really nice tight line into there. And we're going to get ahead of the rival as well. Merlion now starting to benefit us here in Austin. He's ahead of Norris as well. Flies past him with ease. And so does Zhou Guanyu. Bit of cornering boost is starting to help Tsunoda with that speed as well. So we can push into the pits with Zhou Guanyu taking up to P7. And he's going to come back for the medium tyres. And what about Tsunoda? There's going to be a few people coming in now. We are going to go to mediums. And look at that, up to P8 for Tsunoda. Rival comes back out on the hards. Where does Zhou Guanyu come out? He can keep ahead of Russell? Yes, he can. He's up to P14 out of the pits. So that's going to get better, hopefully. And Tsunoda is going to be a lot quicker at this race. We won't be able to push too much. And actually, I'm going to change plan of action. I'm going to go for mediums because I can push a lot on them medium tyres. Rival has got both cars together. Tsunoda gets cut off by Tsunoda. I'm sure it's a magnet for the clone Rival at the minute. And they are both coming in together as well. Who's got the quicker pit time? Tsunoda or Tsunoda? Let's find out. We've got Merlion though. But we've got slow pit time. You can see the difference. We are right behind them. Gasly hasn't got enough gas to get past us. And now P13 for Tsunoda. Trying to get past George Russell. Job done. We've got Carlos Sainz ahead. And we're going to squeeze up the inside of him as well. P11. P8, P11. Rival on the hards pushing as well. Now we can start to move up more and more. Yuki ahead of us again. Not anymore though. That medium choice working well up to P10. Out of the final corner we go. Zhou Guanyu gets up to P6. So we're actually going to get some points here. Some decent points as well. Tsunoda in P8. Can we move any further forward? P6, P8 is decent. But can we accelerate on that? We've got Tsunoda who's got the power to do so. And we're going to boost him out of this corner. Can we get ahead of Piastri? Fancies his chances, and that is why, because he's up to P7. We're doing okay on tyres on Zhou Guanyu. We're going to push him a little bit to close this gap. And most importantly, Tsunoda now P7. Right behind the hard tyres who's pushing, so it might just be a P6, P7 finish here. We're going to win the race against the rival, but it's all about scoring your points. Let's see if we can just make a move past, put a bit of pressure on. Oh, how were we cut off there? We were cut off when it looked like we were good. We're going to push all the way in though with Tsunoda. Can we make an impact on the rival? Can we go around the outside? Can we cut back to the inside? Yes, we can. We're into P5. We're going to run out of power unit. Are we going to hold P5? Yes, we are. And that is a great race for us. Taking P5 and P7. Taking 38 points here in Austin with a lot better strategy. So, 38 points to finish race 4. Definitely thought we might have sneaked some 40s. I did think we'd be qualifying in the P12, P15 area. Sadly not to be. We are qualifying still P17 and P23 sometimes. Difficult matchup, but we still performed well. Level 5 Zhou Guanyu and level 8 Yuki Tsunoda. And the car 138 over 160. So pretty decent as well. Good pit time for the rival also. But what does that do for our free-to-play qualifying round? It puts us probably on our normal score. It is 4 races down, 137 points. Not the best. We made some mistakes. We definitely need Hutch to give us the good boosts. Give us some Cuppa. Give us Prince. Give us Herald. Give us everything with race start and cornering. We need it. And certainly I need it. That is for sure. But 4 races. And we are pretty consistent, weren't we? We're always in the 30s. You didn't see race 1. We made a mistake. We could have got another 4 points out of it. But then everything after that was a bit trial of error. Imola was rough, but 31 points we'll take. But for qualifying, that is that round done and dusted. Make sure to check out the strategy guide video. It was posted yesterday. And I'll give you full details. They've got the best boost on there as well. If you haven't got these boosts, anything with race start and cornering is the way to go. And down below in the links, there is a description link, my Discord. Join that. And if you've got any questions, you can simply just ask away. Good luck in your qualifying round this Wednesday. Fingers crossed you can get through to the weekend where we will deliver a new strategy on Friday.